All right, Shalom Boys here on the land and checking out what is going on with my project to ensure that no further erosion takes place. So as you see, the rainwater come on, the rainwater uh, drains over here, and now instead of banking up against this area right here, as you see, it's cutting an area going center instead of hitting up against this bank, thereby dealing with my erosion issue. So as you see, all of this wood here, you see all this wood here? I mean, this has to go out at least 8 feet. Uh, but what's taking place uh, is now it's carving out a way straight instead of hitting the bank. So as you see all of this right here, like before, that's where the erosion was taking place. And now I get to stand out over all of this wood and this mulch that's been dumped over the wood, thereby solving the erosion issue. You see this? This is working out wonderfully. So I don't have to worry about this anymore. I mean, look at this pile right here. This is beautiful. And last night, I mean, it was tornado warnings in Mayfield. I mean, these sirens were going off left and right. And as you see, I mean, it's created a little lake right there. I mean, I can't get all the way over there to show you. And then if you hear it, it's coming out over here. And as you see all of this stuff, I mean, it's not banking here no more. I mean, this is working out perfectly. I mean, as you see here, you see all of this? This is all filled in with wood. I mean, this has to be at least 15 feet deep. But it's all filled in with wood. And as you see right there, all of that wood, it is a tree that went down there. And so all of that is like a big lake, a little mini lake. And then it's creating a waterfall effect. And it's coming down here. As you see, it's no longer banking here. It's no longer banking here. And that's exactly what I want to see. So like I was saying, there was a tornado warning. And it was just, I mean, the rain was just massive. And so it is doing what I wanted to do by just using the natural resources that I have, just by dumping all this wood. And I'm going to continue to dump wood because what's going to happen is that as this wood decomposes, it's going to turn around and just turn into dirt and soil and so forth and so on. And then it's going to, hey, get from over here. You know, these children, do not get from over here. Don't stand on here. This is just for daddy only. So as you see, it's cutting away through here from over there. Oh, don't step on that. Get up from over there. And as you see, all this wood is filled up. And what's happening is that there's some water buildup here, but that's okay because before this was like an embankment. There was like a area over here that as you see, and you see that how that tree fell off there. You see all that erosion? So it's not producing any more erosion on this side. So I'm standing on where there was no land. See, all this stuff has been filled in. And we'll continue to dump wood. So I get the wood and I deal with my erosion issue. You can see that? And it's going all the way down. You see all that? This is working out nicely. So it's no longer, it can no longer hit the edge of my property no more, thereby causing the erosion. I mean, this is just working out perfectly. I'm just loving these results. And you see where right here, you see that? I mean, you can just see a more perfect example right here of how all of this wood is going to decompose and turn into soil and deal with this. And this is another good example right here. You see that? You see that? All this wood. This is where the erosion was taking place. And this is where the wood is. So no more erosion. And it'll fill it in. And it was hitting over here. There was once a tree right here. And now I filled it in. You see that tree? See that tree right there? It once stood right here. But now that all of this is filled with wood, it's going to force the water to come over there and then go around here. So you see that there's like a little embankment so that, and there's a tree right there. So I ain't got to worry about any of this falling in, which is perfect. And then you see that there's a little plot of land right there. And that's also mine as well, but it's going to, boom, go over this way and go over here. So by dumping all of these large pieces of wood, I mean, it just deals with my erosion problem. You see right there? This is where the erosion is taking place. And now I'm standing so the water can't further erode the property. This is how you innovate and solve problems. This is how you use resources, build friendships, and deal with this stuff at the same time. So you see? You see? So boom, water goes over here. And what I'll do, you see? This is a perfect example right here. And it fell in here. That tree fell in there. So I'll have more wood. They'll come and they'll take their trailer and they'll dump the wood right here. And so this is plenty of clear space to go ahead and dump the wood. As you see right here, one of my hydrants, but it's solving this problem now. I'm very pleased with the outcome. So as the guys come and dump the wood, it'll deal with that right there. Dump, dump, dump. And then it'll eventually carve away over there as opposed to hitting up against this embankment and causing more water damage. So yeah, I mean, this is working quite nicely. And I'm thinking, it's interesting in times like this. It spawns more ideas because you can put a little generator right there with a little turbine spin and then run the line, a little cabin over there. But that's just more so more longer term projects. But what I mean, these kind of situations create opportunities because when you have rushing and moving water, it could spin a generator. But this is what's going on. I mean, yeah, it was a bad storm yesterday. But yeah, it's coming along nicely. And as you see, again, going back to pasture management, I mean, the pasture seems to be coming in very well. And I'll transition them to this area probably in another week or so. Give the grass time to grow real nice, but I mowed it down a couple of times to deal with any weeds that's growing into those early weeds that grow in. And see stuff like this. See, if you don't get stuff like this, it'll grow. And it smells like mint. That's what it smells like. I forgot the name of what this weed is, but the sheep won't eat it. And if you allow it to grow, man, it'll destroy everything. So that's what we got going on. Pasture's looking good. Flock is looking healthy. All is beautiful. All right, keep you posted. Shalom.